What's up, y'all? Greetings and good morning. We finished Discipline December this morning. Our subject was trusting God's timing. And one of the parables in the Bible, one of the stories in the Bible that really intrigues me about trusting God's time is Joseph. And it got to me so good, I had to get off because, oh my God. As you know, Joseph was given a dream when he was like 17 years old. And he was shown how, his family was going to bow to him. Well, he ran his mouth. How we dream stuff and immediately we want to go release it to somebody that's illegitimate, ill-equipped to handle what it is that God is showing us. So he goes and he shows them, tells them about the dream. And of course, his brothers get upset and they end up selling him into slavery. And so many people, of course, you have heard people preach from the prison to the palace. And I just want to encourage you all to keep going, because there is absolutely a process in the promise. That is literally what God was telling me this morning. He said there's always a process in my promise. And so he had promised Joseph that this was going to be his life. He had promised Joseph that this is what he was going to be. And so years later, he's enslaved for 13 years. He's in prison for 13 whole years. And during that process, God was equipping him. God was giving him muscle. God was giving him strategy during those years to get to the position that he was going to have him in as second in command of Egypt. I want you to be encouraged today to know that there is absolutely nothing that nobody can do. You will be your own worst enemy to delay or stop the process or progress that God has on your life. When God has promised you something, honey, let me tell you how he gonna do it, okay? Because we talked about Abraham at 75. God said, you gonna have a son. I'm a what? At 75? And then he waits 25 years and Abraham has a son at the age of 100 years old. You produce, that thing should be cement. My God. Listen, get on over to Discipline December. I'm on YouTube. Find me, Mia Smith Fuller. I'm your trauma coach and mentor. And I'll see you on the next video.